Good morning, everyone. Today, your lesson is going to be about money. So let's think of a few things we need to keep in mind when we're thinking about money. What do you think of when you think about money? Remember that money usually has decimals in it. So, for example, if I had $7.85, we need to use our decimal right there. Another thing, what if I tell you that I just have $5 like that? What can we do to this $5? How can we rewrite it? I'm going to turn this 5 like this, put our decimal, and add 2 zeros. Okay, so add your zeros as your placeholders. So always line up your decimals. Think of your place value. If you're missing a decimal and zeros like this, then add it back over here. Let's do a few examples together, just of adding and subtracting with money and with decimals. So let's say I have $10.75 plus $8 and say 65 cents. So I'm going to stack it on top plus $8 and 65 cents. And my decimals are all lined up and I'm ready to go. So now we start adding over here in that far right hundredths place. So 5 plus 5 is 10. So I can add this 1 to this 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. And I know that 7 plus 7 is 14. And 8 plus 1 is 9. And 1, and we're not adding anything to that. So I have a total of $19.40. Or, remember, if we're just saying it in not dollar form, we would say 19 and 40 hundredths. Let's do a few more examples. This time, let's subtract. Let's say I have $8.75, and then I go to the store and buy some snacks, and I spend $3.45. So I'm going to subtract that. $8.75 minus $3.45. So my numbers are all lined up, my decimals are lined up. Now we can subtract. 5 minus 5 is 0. 7 minus 4 is 3. And 8 minus 3 is 5. So we have a total, or a difference, I should say, of $5.30. What if we have zeros? Let's say I subtract $5 minus $3.75. Can we do 0 minus 5? What do we do here when we have all these zeros? We go over here to this 5 and borrow here. That 5 turns into 1 less, then we regroup. This turns into a 10, but we still need to borrow here. So that 10 turns into a 9, then this 0 is a 10. Now we're ready to subtract. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 7 is 2. 4 minus 3 is 1. So it's a difference of $1.25. You can also do the inverse and add up these to check. And looks good to me. Now, before we move on to our workbook pages for the day, let's think about some coins. So with coins, we have different amounts and different coins that we use. So we have a penny. How much is a penny worth? A penny, that's worth 1 cent. What else do we have? What other types of coins are there? We have a nickel. How much are nickels worth? Nickels are 5 cents. We have dimes. How much are dimes worth? They're worth 10 cents. And what else? There's a bigger one that we haven't used yet. We also have quarters. And quarters, those are worth 25 cents. And sometimes in class we even talk about a $50, but we don't use those very much anymore. And a $50, that's worth 50 cents. All right, let's go to our pages for the day. Let's start on number 1. You give the salesperson a $10 bill and 3 $5 bills to buy 2 movie tickets. How much change should you get? All right, a $10 bill and 3 $5 bills. How much change should you get? So here's our movie ticket. Let's look at these amounts. 3 $5 bills to buy 2 movie tickets. Oh, I didn't see that. How much change? So this will be a couple of steps. I'm gonna work it over here where I have room. So a $10 bill, well, let's do this. We know 3 $5 bills. How much money will that be? 3 times 5. That'll be $15 plus a 10. So now we can add this together, the $10 bill plus those 3 5s. And that's a total of $25. Okay. So now I need to find the prices of those 2 movie tickets. So I'm going to go over here and add those up. $11.25 plus $11.25. All right, 5 plus 5 is 10. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. 1 plus 1 is 2, and 1 plus 1 is 2. That's going to be a total of $22.50. And they have a total of $25. All right. So now our question asks, how much change should you get? So what do we need to do to find how much change we'll get? Here's our total that they spent on the movie tickets. Here's our total amount of money. We're going to take those and subtract. So I'm going to do $25. I'm sorry, I'm writing on top of things. There's not very much room. Minus $22.50. So 0 minus 0 is going to stay 0. Oh, can I do 0 minus 5? So we need to borrow and regroup. This 5 turns into a what? A 4. And this is going to turn into a 10. Now we can subtract. 10 minus 5 is 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. And 2 minus 2 is 0. So they're going to get $2.50 in change. So I'll rewrite that right here. Let's look at a few more together. A new jacket costs $65.89. How much change should you get if you give the salesperson 4 $20 bills? So we're looking at our change, the money we get back. Here's that total cost of the jacket. If we give the salesperson 4 $20 bills, so that's 4 groups of 20. So I'm going to multiply to find that total. 20 times 4. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 2 is 8. So they're paying with 80 total dollars. So now I need to do $80, and you're spending $65.89. What should I add here to the end of the 80? I'm going to put my decimal and the 2 zeros. $80 minus $65.89. That's a lot of zeros that we're working with. So I want you to look at that for a second and think about what do we do with those. So we have zeros here, here, here. Can I do 0 minus 9? So we need to go all the way to this 8. This 8 turns into a what? A 7. And this 0 turns into a what? A 10. But then this also turns into a what? A 9. And then a 10. And then a 9. And then it stays a 10. Now we can subtract. 10 minus 9 is 1. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 5 is 4. And 7 minus 6 is 1. So they would receive $14.11 in change. Oops, trying to erase that. All right, guys. Let's go down here to number 5, because this one can look a little bit confusing. So, in 5 through 7, tell the amount of change needed for each situation. So it says, here's this amount of money right here, $24.86. So right here we see a different amount, $24.90. So what can we change and add to $24.86 to get to $24.90? So how many pennies? I'm going to say that would be 4 pennies. And that makes that $24.90. Now with this same amount, what would change when we add a dime to $24.90? That's going to turn that to $25 whole dollars. Now, from $25 to $30. So what would we add to get from $25 to $30 here? One blank dollar bill. So what's the difference from 30 and 25? That would be one $5 bill. Now, let's look at this last part. One blank dollar bill gets us to this amount here. And then it says this much in change. So now, let's see, what could we add here? One blank dollar bill. Let's add a $10 bill, one $10 bill. So 30 plus 10, that's going to get us $40. Now I'm going to use this $40 and it wants to know how much we have in change now. So we're going to take $40 here and subtract $24.86. All right, it's the same situation as the other problem. There's a lot of zeros there. So let's think. We're starting here where there's a 4 where we can borrow from. That's going to turn into a 3. Then we put that one here. That's supposed to be a 10. Now we still have 2 zeros down here, so we got to keep borrowing. All right, 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 4 is 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. So that means we'll have $15.14 in change. All right, let's look at some problems I want you to do. Do numbers 6 and 7 for me. Up here, go ahead and don't do 3 and 4 since I skipped those, okay? So I'll make it a little bit shorter today. Now on the back, I'm going to circle some for you to do. I want you to do number 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oops. And then I'll let it be your choice. So your choice. You can pick 13 or 14. So do one or the other, okay, guys? So thank you so much for sending me pictures of your work. Y'all are doing awesome. Keep up all the hard work. I love that you're learning and working at home. Don't forget to keep doing some iStation and Imagine Math for us too, okay?